Alright, the auto tile is going to be the next one on our list here. So we have two type. We have a auto tile corner and slope. We'll start with the auto tile corner. If you scroll down on the list, you'll notice that there's about 40, around 48 different ones, 0 to 47. These are going to be each type of angle that's available inside of the auto tile. So when you're going through it, just be aware that when it comes to filling it out, it's not just a square. Each piece is going to be representing all the different directions that a tile could connect to another one. The thumbnail is also included in here, which is going to be what is referenced inside the GUI. Be sure when you have multiple tiles, when they're all going to be part of a single tile type, that you have the animation checked. Click on Select Folder. Now, this video isn't about how to make the tile type in terms of making all the pieces the art side. We're just simply looking at how do we make the 5 steps available. How do we assign a tile type, assign properties. We'll have other videos that cover the rest of it. For this one though, be sure you have it selected, and then you can click on Auto Tile. Tile description, we're just going to do a basic one saying that this is the corner auto tile, and it's going to be corner type. For the general type, you can go ahead and have visible in game and receive light. The image offset, because it's an environment object, it's basically you want to consider where is the player mostly going to be, center plane, in front, behind. And so for usually I tend to put most core environment pieces on 0, so everything else can either go in front or behind with the -5, +5 on it. There's no animations on this object, so it doesn't matter about the frame rate. Thumbnail, if you click on it, just scroll to the bottom of the list, and you can choose the thumbnail option from it. Along with this, now that we have these two set up, the other options, everything else is fine by default. You can turn off the collider when holding though, just in case the user winds up trying to check it in as an item or something. If you go down to the bottom, in the bottom part there's two options, auto tile settings and auto tile animations. The auto tile settings, let's go to this. There's a enable option right here. This is saying that if it's enabled, when you put two tiles together, it'll look for each other and connect them using the appropriate art. If you have it turned off, it'll just be the default object each time. You have a connect any tile, any auto tile type, meaning that if you have 2 or 3 packages, 2 or 3 tile types together, it'll actually connect those. So if this one was snow, this one was desert, if they're both checked, then it's actually going to say when it comes to connecting, it'll go ahead and connect to those pieces. There's a update auto tile in game, so that if this tile is actually hurt or damaged, it goes to a die state, then you can actually say that the other connecting pieces update to whatever they need to be to make it correct for the auto tile. The auto tile mode is currently corner. The auto tile animations are all the animation tiles that we currently use for it. Now, if you remember, with this one we have a lot of tiles, but we actually don't have to put them in for here. Currently for this list, it's not for all lists, but currently for this list, as long as you have, for instance, 0 labeled for your tile, then it's automatically going to find the tile type for it and assign it to it. Alright, and then just as a extra note, if you want to make this where you can shoot it and destroy it during the gameplay, be sure that you take your health and uncheck unlimited so that you can actually apply damage. Be sure your hit point settings is enabled. Your hit point trigger and everything else should be fine. If you want the hurt color flashing to be a little bit quicker, we could take this to 1 just so that we have like a quick flash on it. Same thing for the back to the fade point. And then along with that, let's just say the hurt number of times is just single flash only. Alright. So that would be all the pieces that we would need to actually set up the auto tile and set up the corner elements for it.